We are going to be talking tonight just super duper quick. I wanted to go into how my AFT session went because I was telling you guys, it was like a week and a half ago. I was telling you guys that I was going to have this AFT session, and it was the first one that I've ever had. So I wanted to talk about what it did for me. And you guys, I am very well versed in Reiki and things like that, sort of like energy healing and that sort of deal. I'm very, very well versed in that sort of thing. Okay. So with AFT, I was like, okay, so it's probably going to be similar to that. Not similar at all. And it was so earth-shatteringly different that it totally rocked my world, you guys. So I don't know. I'm not going to act like I know a ton about AFT. The person that did it for me is Heather Harbaugh. And you guys, if you're in the Diamond Lane group, she's now doing AFT sessions for us once a month. She's doing one for the entire community. So if you're in Diamond Lane, be sure that you do that. It's the first Thursday of every month, okay? But not only does she do AFT, which you guys is Aroma Freedom Technique, I think. Not only does she do that, but she's also a student of Bob's, right? So Robert Tennyson Stevens, conscious language, she's a student of his as well. So she interweaves both of those things. And you guys already know I geek out on Bob like nothing else, right? So whenever she and I were talking, she was weaving in conscious language along with the Aroma Freedom Technique, okay? The Aroma Freedom Technique in and of itself, what you're utilizing and what it seems that you're utilizing is the frequency of the oils, right? You're utilizing what the oils are actually doing from an aromatic way. You're going in, you're finding blocks, right? Because everybody has blocks. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you feel like you have progressed so much through this lifetime that you like things just really don't even bother you. I don't care if that is your situation. You still have a block somewhere. We all have them. Even when we progress to the next level, you get blocks, and then you progress again and you get blocks. It's part of the journey. It's just part of the journey, you guys. But what we did is, and a lot of my blocks, and I think that a lot of people's in general, come from childhood stuff, right? And not even necessarily childhood trauma, just childhood miscommunications, things that we perceived as one way that may not have even been that way, but our perception is our reality, and then we carry that through life, right? So it was going back and finding those things, and then inhaling different oils. She had different oils that she suggested that I, brought to the meeting. And then we inhaled these different oils and worked our way through those blocks, and then empowered that state of being in that place. Even like back when you were a kid, like empowering that space moving forward. And you guys, if you don't understand a word that I'm saying right now, that is totally okay. My suggestion to you is if you want to work with Heather, okay? Because she was amazing. She was totally outstanding. I really don't even have words for it. The way that she stayed with me through the snotting and the crying and the like not being able to talk because so many things were coming up, right? The way that she sat with me through those and then also offered her own perspective on things was nothing short of divine, you guys. Like that's what we are all called to be different types of people. There are preachers, there are teachers, there are, like there's all sorts of different kinds of us out there. And she's definitely somebody that is here to empower people to work through emotions, you guys. So there is that. Also, you can work with any AFT person if you want. I especially enjoyed Heather because she does AFT, but then she also weaves in the conscious language with it. So I really, 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 really dig that. And if you want to work with her, I'm going to have her info in one of the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and add that so you can just hook up with her and work with her and, you know, check her schedule or whatever. But you guys, I just wanted to come on and give a quick review of what my session was like. And it was totally, and it was amazing. I don't even have words. It's so hard to talk about it because so many blocks were removed that I was empowered that moment. And some would have said, like, even going into it, like I was already sort of empowered anyway. But you guys, you don't know where you can go until you get there. And there's not really another way for me to say that. You can feel like you're totally empowered, but then whenever you get these blocks removed, then all of a sudden it's just free, right? Like you're just completely smooth sailing. Like you've got a freedom that you didn't have before. Maybe you felt like you were working a little bit harder than you needed to work. That would be a good time to have a session so then you can get some of those blocks out of the way. So some of you guys, if you're in my Goal Getters group, I know if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, may not be in the Goal Getters group. If you're a young living business builder, you need to be in the Goal Getters group. It's free. You need to be doing that. Okay. Meant to say that at the beginning. Totally forgot. But if you're in the Goal Getters group, then you're building your business. And there come times, you guys, when we're building our business that you're going to come to blocks. You're going to come to these places where you know what you want to do, but for some reason, it's just not happening. It's just not jiving. You're not getting the inspiration that you're looking for. You're not feeling real good about this next step. So you're not confident in that next step. You guys, that is a time that I would get an AFT session done. 100%. That would be a time. That would signal to me a time that I would need to get AFT. Hence why Heather is now doing it once a month for us in the Diamond Lane group. Because in the Diamond Lane, we're like, we are out of here, right? Like we're going right now. So AFT is going to help support us all in our growth, right? So I just wanted to come on and talk about her a little bit and talk about the AFT session that I had. You guys have an awesome night and I will see you next time.